Hello, welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about the skills you should gain prior to consider looking for a job or for a direct hire agency or hospital in the United States of America. So since you already have the mindset to relocate, since you already aspire to relocate, what you should be doing prior to your relocation. Yes, let's talk about, this takes us to the topic. We're talking about the top 10 jobs that you can easily get an employment and sponsorship in the US as a foreign trained nurse. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelly. I am a wife, a mom, and a tri-licensed registered nurse. Guys, I'm not feeling well. I'm sorry, but because I am committed to providing you with meaningful and informative news. Is it news or information? I have to be consistent. Why? Because I've decided to be committed. So it's intentionality that has brought me here, irrespective of my health. Let's dive into it right away. The first one on my list, or the first thing I want to talk about, is you gaining skills in med surg. The medical surgical or medical surgical unit, as we used to call it back then in school. Medical surgical unit. You want to find a job in your home country in that sector. You want to gain experience, 1 to 2 years of experience. With that, you can easily get an employer in America. That is the first. The second is nursing home, care of the elderly. This sector is always experiencing shortage because many people don't. I don't know, for some reason. I like it. I am practically working in this sector. Many people don't like it. So you want to gain that experience in nursing home so that you easily find an employer that will be able to sponsor you for an EB3 visa. They are looking for that, it's hot cake. You need that experience. So when you get to the United States, you're not starting at fresh, but then you're coming from a place of experience and expertise. So because of that, you can easily get an employer if you've got these years of experience. The third one on my list is, you see the ER nurses. In the UK, we call them A&E. Yes, you want to have that experience in acute care. Acute care experience sells a lot. They are always short. They're looking for nurses to practice in the ER department. So, excuse me, guys. Like I said, I'm not feeling well. I've got a cold. If you are aspiring to work in the US and you need an employer and you don't want to stress in getting employment, you need ER experience in a hospital. That's going to sell you out. That's going to put you in a position of advantage. Thirdly, you see nurses with ICU experience. You see intensive care nurses, they are hot cake. They're not only hot cake in gaining employment or getting an employer, their paycheck is hot cake. Oh, I wish I did intensive care nursing. If you are a nurse and you're looking forward to relocating to the United States to practice as a nurse, then go for that intensive care nurse job. Yes, because you're going to not only enjoy the paycheck, but you're going to be a hot cake. You can easily get an employer that will sponsor you because of your experience in intensive care. This is a sector that is always, short of nurses, and they are looking for nurses internationally to employ. Another one is home care nurse, home health, home care nurse? Oh, sorry. Yes, you want to have that home health experience. You see, in England they call them district nurses. They visit people in their home and attend to their needs and care for them, provide them nursing care. You want to have that experience. It's another area that you can easily get a job and employment that is always short. I guess here we are still very short in England. In the US, you can easily get an employer in that sector. That takes us to the odogu of them all. The odogu of them all. It's mental health, psych nursing. This is the biggest of them all. If you are a psychiatry nurse, yes, if you have you are a mental health nurse, guys, it is the easiest to get a job in the United States of America. So you want to look for a job in mental health nursing, psychiatry nursing. You want to have that experience. Correctional facilities, they're looking for you guys. So you guys are and do you know something? Their paycheck is also destabilizing. You know, the paycheck that when you look at your paycheck and you're like, yes, I'm proud of who I am. Go and get psychiatric nursing experience prior to your relocation, because it will place you in a position of advantage to easily get an employer that will sponsor you because of this experience. If you want me to come with the various paycheck, please, I want to see you in the comment section. Tell me there that, please, can you tell us the pay range for each of this specialty of this nursing speciality? I'm going to do that homework, but I need somebody to prompt me to do that, because if you don't prompt me, I'm not going to get you the exact, paycheck range, and maybe get somebody to come and explain it better to you guys. I want to see you in the comment section. So another one is I want to talk about that you are, if you have experience in this specialty, then you're placed in a position of advantage is hemodialysis nurse. Yes, you see the nurse who works in the hemodialysis center, who try with patients who have got organ failure, kidney failure, and they're trying to carry out hemodialysis to dialyze them, to take out those excess electrolytes that our body weighs, that the body cannot metabolize or take care of it. You see those nurses in that facility. Yes, they are at high demand, or they are they are in high demand in the USA. So you want to have hemodialysis experience, because it places you in a position of advantage. If this video has helped you in making your choice on what you want to look for, or what experience you want to have prior to getting an agency or getting an employer in the United States, please do the needful. Share, like, comment, and I'll be right here to reply to your comment and do further research on what you want me to talk about. Thank you and bye. I'll see you next time.